Hey, this is Tantuari from Hot 105. We're celebrating Caribbean American Heritage Month, and we're here with Chef Ray. Chef, how you do?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah,
Happy
always
you're
good.
here.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah,
We're
it's
going
good.
to be sharing some great recipes for Caribbean Heritage Month. We have lots of different recipes on the website, but today we're going to focus on a beef stew. Very, very easy. Just a handful of ingredients. We're going to have some yuca and some sweet potatoes later, which are my favorite, but we'll get to that a little later. Here we have, I don't know if you've bought this before, but this is beef for stew. It's already cut up for you. It's a nice, it's a tough cut of meat, but when you cook it for a long time, the flavor on it is just fantastic. So we're going to place our beef in there,
Bag.
all of it. Hopefully you guys can fix that later. All right, go ahead and do your flour.
So this flour?
Yep,
in?
regular flour in.
Okay.
All of it, boom. We're going to do some pepper and some salt. Now when you do your bag, best way to do this is to squeeze out as much air as possible.
Right.
Make sure you don't have that flour spray up on you. All right, and then shake it around.
Mix it up.
Yeah. Of course, you can do this in a bowl if you wanted to.
Right.
But the bag works out fun. If you got kids, it's a good way
Yeah,
to
man.
fun
I do.
little thing for them to
Yeah.
do. All right, so go ahead and put some oil into your pot.
Some oil in the pot here, ready to sizzle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now go ahead and lay out your beef. Nice. Yeah, we got two pieces there. There you go. Cool. So what this is called dredging. And what we're doing is we're just coating it in some flour, and it's going to do two things for us. It's going to create a little bit of a crust for our beef, but some of that flour is actually going to flake off, and it's going to create a nice sauce for it, so it's not so thin. It's going to have a nice body to it. You can do this with any protein. It's just a really good way to do this, especially if you're braising a dish like this one.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so just leave that kind of hanging out for a couple seconds. You can put your tongs on if you want. I'm going to have you grate up some ginger. Of course, you can chop this, but we're going to use this microplane zester, and you're just going to run it on there. And what that's going to do is going to break up the fibers of the ginger, and it's also going to kind of chop things up and make this really, really smooth. It's actually collecting on the bottom here. So just keep going there. In about an hour and a half, you'll have that piece done. Just kidding. And you can kind of see here, watch. See how it's collecting there?
Okay.
So give it a couple more swipes. And ginger is very fibrous, so what this does is it helps to break up those fibers and
Love
come up to the
ginger,
ginger.
man.
There you go.
Ginger
You're done.
is very good.
So there it is. You guys can see it's all there. We're going to just tap that right out when we're ready. Go ahead and give that beef a little flip.
Got it.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's getting brown and nice now.
We're developing some color. We're also developing on the bottom of the pan here a little bit of stuck food. It's called fond. And that's going to help build up our sauce, build up our dish. As long as you don't burn it, great flavors are being created right in this pot.
Right. Looks good.
Oh yeah.
Looks good. Looks
Well, I expect no less from you. I mean,
Ready.
you like to cook, right?
Yeah, man. I love to cook.
All right. We should swap.
I love to cook.
I don't know how to do what
Yeah.
you do, but I can let you do this.
I mix up everything.
All right. So that looks like it's ready to go. This meat is not going to be cooked. This is, again, a very tough cut of meat, but we are just looking for it to be nice and brown. It's going to look beautiful. We're going to place that right on that plate there. Go ahead and take that out. Look at that. Great color on that. A little bit of a crispness to it as well.
When we cook this in the Caribbean, we say brown the meat.
Brown the meat, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Browning
Browning it, searing it,
Yeah.
all words apply.
Get
Making it delicious.
Getting the nice gravy down there.
All right. So as you can see here, nothing's burned on the bottom there, which is what
Right.
we want to see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, that's some garlic. Garlic and ginger, they cook up very, very fast. So look at that. See, it all comes out. All right. Now you're going to place your white wine. Any white wine will do. We started out with a bottle, and this is what's left.
All right.
It was good, right?
It's good.
All right. You can go ahead and do your beef stock. Building up those flavors. Meat goes back in.
Smell it.
Oh yeah.
Smell that wine.
Now, if you were in a rush, a pressure cooker, this will be done in 15, 20 minutes. But we're going to cook this for about 40 in our oven. But we are going to split up that time, okay? What we're doing is we're going to now put a lid on this. And then in about 20 minutes, so about halfway through, we're going to put our sweet potatoes and our yuca. Yuca is a root. You can almost treat it like a potato. You can mash it, you can fry it, you can make chips out of it. It's fantastic stuff.
In Jamaica, we call it cassava.
Cassava, yeah. Well, my background is Cuban,
Yeah.
and so we have cassava chips and all that too.
Right, so yuca.
Yeah,
For
yuca,
yeah.
cassava, delicious. This one is, you can do frozen, you can do fresh. I find personally, the frozen doesn't really have anything added to it.
Right.
It shaves off the time of peeling it and all that stuff. It doesn't have a lot of preservatives in it or anything. It's just straight up. So it's a nice convenience item to use.
Right.
So halfway through, we're going to add our yuca and our sweet potato. So we'll give this a few minutes. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. Go ahead and open that up.
Okay.
And add your sweet potatoes and your yuca or cassava.
Yeah,
All right,
one work.
beautiful.
Yeah, just stir it up.
Yeah, give it a stir. There you go.
Right.
All right.
Smells good, man.
We're gonna let that cook for about another 20 minutes, but really what you're looking for is you're gonna grab a piece of meat in there. If it shreds up nicely, if it's nice and tender, you're good to go. The veggies, that yuca is a little on the tough side, but that meat still needs to cook, so it'll be fine. And yeah, we'll come back to that. All right, so I'm smelling. This is done.
This
All
is
right.
my part.
Yeah, go
That's
ahead.
the part that I
Look
like.
at
Yep. Ooh.
Check that out. You can put that lid down if you like. All right, so
yeah.
the potatoes are really, really tender. That beef looks awesome. It smells great. So I'm ready to taste that, plate it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
My part looking good.
All right, so my favorite part coming up. We've waited long enough for this.
Yeah.
So here we go.
All right.
See what we got.
Ready
Beef
to taste.
is tender.
It's my once a year meal of beef.
Once a year, I got like once every 3 years.
Yeah.
You can tell.
It's good. I love the wine. It's really good.
You can taste the wine. The sweet potato, some of it got.
And the gravy and the yuca provide that sauce.
Yeah, the yuca and some of that sweet potato broke up a little bit, so it helped to thicken up this sauce. Great flavors going on over here.
good.
Of course, it is missing the Scotch bonnet though.
Yeah,
because
I know.
I gotta give you.
I was going to ask you, but
Yeah,
I let it slide.
I failed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I let it slide. I let it slide.
If you guys want to check out this recipe or others, check out our website.
Don't forget it's Publix.com/Caribbean Heritage.
Good stuff. Enjoy, guys.
Bless.